also win the best. You will win the best pool.
Thank you.
A minute ago it was 20% chance of 6, according to Justin. I don't believe it's 20% chance, but now I'm like, I'm not sure 20% is the It's in Florida. You're really not going to know what's going on, Hannah.
How long the two teams will want to stick around to duke out a silver.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think we could just amicably call it a draw if we got to that point.
Yeah.
We played each other enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, we're back with interviews with Graydon.
Yes! Bro, no one wants to
What's our goal for this game?
2 hits.
2 hits. Goal? What's your goal?
Get another double.
Get another double?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put this in. There you go. Colton, what's the goal?
Huh?
What's the goal?
Can you get that quote away from my face?
Oh,
The goal?
Yeah.
If I close, strike out Odin and Daniel.
Straight up. What type of strikeout?
Looking, because they'll probably be looking. Oh yeah, a sword on Odin and they're looking.
And what's the goal for this game?
To hit a nuke.
Huh?
We need a thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Wait. Wait, how'd it go out?
We're done.
Yeah.
So,
So-
the thumbnail of the
YouTube video?
Oh yes. I heard thunder. I did too.
Oh, because of the storm!
Oh yeah, we win!
Game's over.
No.
Thunder. Game's over. Thunder.
Game's over, Thunder.
It's 30 minutes
He's
delay.
out of the box.
He's
Take
out of
him
the
out.
box, kick him out. Get out.
Hey, go right here.
Take
another one. Gosh dang, we don't need the whole team in the box.
Hey, a new thumbnail. New thumbnail.
Okay. Alright, so like this. Alright? Yeah. Ready? New thumbnail. Hey, new thumbnail. Yo, why are you back? Hey, thumbnail. Odin. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. What are you?
What are you doing?
Alright, thumbnail. Ready? Thumbnail. Let's go. Alright, that's good, right?
Wait, yeah.
Go, sir.
Dang. Oh, what are your thoughts on them like totally leaving you hanging there at that handshake?
I'm
Trying
gonna
to
hit it. I'm gonna hit a dinger.
over that fence, or you mean over the infield? Oh, okay. Oh, we got the thumbnail.
And that might just be...
Yeah, we got the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Good. That might just be heat lightning too, but
What is heat lightning?
I don't know. Like it's just like stuff happening above the clouds. It's not dangerous. So yeah. How you feeling?
Playing any sports?
We asked him not to play baseball because we're so busy with stuff, but
Anything else?
we might let him do 2 football teams this fall.
Like,
Ames Youth Football and Upward. Yeah.
he You gonna play 7-on-7 too?
Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. What are you thinking this fall, Ian?
I don't know.
Golf,
No.
football.
I mean, I would play fall baseball, but I don't know. Like, I could pick bats, but
Right.
there's only like 2 teams down, and those are like the really good teams.
Okay. I mean, I think Colton will do one more year, like try out wrestling, track, but then starting next year.
Well, he's pretty good at track.
I appreciate that, but I don't know.
Can I just do baseball?
Jessica's got winter baseball on the radar. I think our rule is like not doing more than 3 things.
What he's doing.
It's like if he does wrestling and track, that'd be max.
So he would have to get rid of wrestling.
I think if we're gonna do like extra baseball, we'd probably want to eliminate at least a winter sport. I don't know. That's what Ian was saying. You know, once storm is done, you know, come July 13th.
Yeah.
So there is an option through bats.
Oh, there is?
Yeah. Yeah. You can play all the way to 18. Yeah.
Is it like fall and winter?
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, I think there's a way you can play year round. Crew dude. Crew, let's get out of the dugout, okay? Yeah. Yeah.
The storm is coming.
That's right.
More like
The storm.
storm. Yes. That's shovel.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with running. I have no problem running.
I know. Hey, it's like a.
Joe, where is his elbow guard in my life? Who wants it? Joey. Wait, you're never gonna get it. Joey, you wear that on your elbow?
What do you think? I might need to. Maybe I should call him.
Yeah, don't.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's beautiful. No, it's beautiful. I've had jealousy all day. I just cut like 4 inches off my hair. Now I'm looking at yours and what did I do? No, that was me my sophomore year. I had it like longer than this. Yeah. Yeah. Now, like after like 2 years of time. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you. I just had it cut like a couple of days ago. I use a lot of Miss Jessie's products. Have you tried that?
Okay, welcome to game 23 for your Ames Storm. They take 6 wins and 16 losses into today's contest, a rubber match of sorts with the Bats. 3 Ts. You've heard me refer to this before as a big brother, little brother matchup, or maybe more the Hawkeyes Cyclones. First pitch strike to Dexter Erdman. Erdman comes into today batting .385 with the 3rd best on base percent on the team. He put his first ball over the fence yesterday, and that is going to loop over the third baseman's head, and Erdman aboard to get things started for the Storm. This will be Lucas Dressler, who moved into the number 2 best batting average category after his excellent performance in game 1 today. Batting over .420 is Dressler. Ball outside. This is the Silver Bracket Championship. Now there's 12 teams in the contest this weekend. Top 8 made the gold bracket, bottom 4 made silver. Ames finished dead last in pool play, but had a resounding 6-run victory earlier, 11-5. Ball outside. Erdman is going to steal second, and good throw from the catcher, better base running from Erdman. Erdman, your 2024 stolen base champ. And Dressler is going to fly high to center. That is caught by the silky smooth Daniel Zener, Ames High class of 29 member. So here is Colton Hibbing. Hibbing 1 for 3 earlier today with a walk. He'll try and hit Erdman home. Had a great outing against the Bats last time he played him. Had 2, well, ruled not a double, but twice wound up on second base. That ball way outside, called a strike. Hibbing fewest strikeouts on the team, only 4. And he is going to crush one. That'll fall in front of the left fielder as Erdman will advance to third. And Hibbing, always aware on the base path, he'll jog into second. So Hibbing with a nice loop to left. Points at his buddy Zener in center. And very pursuant to earlier game, Ames with 1 out. Runners on second and third. Burrell now up to bat. Burrell hit the tarnation out of the ball, all 4 attempts earlier today. roped one to first, roped one to right, hit one down the first base line, and then hit one to the gap in left center. Leads the team with 5 home runs. Nobody else has more than 1. Your home runs so far, other than Burrell: St. Berger, Dexter Erdman, Elijah Deerdorf. And Burrell punishes that one foul. Burrell's father does such a good job with mental coaching, constantly focusing on the swing, on the exit velocity, reminding him not every pitch is the right pitch. Has been doing that for years. And Burrell aboard with a 5-pitch walk. This will bring up Graydon Bancroft. Again, bases loaded. Now Bancroft, 10 home runs last year. None so far this year. Now would be an awesome time to uncork one. And he'll sky it to third base as Odin, no, not Odin Morgan. Third baseman's name is Oliver. He comes in to field that one for Bancroft. So the pressure falls to Dahlberg to drive in these runs. See if Coach Dahlberg wants to send Erdman on a pass ball. That one outside. Burrell has been engaged all day. Yells at his dugout from first base, says, "Dugout, let's go." That ball way inside. I actually thought it grazed Dahlberg. He's the last one that would lie about that. And he will foul that one off. Dahlberg swings one of the quickest bats on the team. Still ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike, but 2 outs here in the top of the first. Bit of a rubber match between the Storm and Bats. And Dahlberg is going to hit one right at shortstop. Outstanding base running there by Colton Hibbing. He stopped his motion to third on purpose to get in the way of the shortstop. Totally worked. The shortstop flubbed it, and as such, the speedy Dahlberg able to advance to first with an RBI of Erdman. Great base running there, and actually Finn Burrell acknowledged it, pointing to Hibbing, saying good job on that. There is a ball to Nelson. I mean, great job by Dahlberg there to put the ball in play, but I don't know if that run scores if Hibbing doesn't do a little dirge on his way to third. So base is still loaded. Hibbing on third, Burrell on second. Dahlberg with a massive lead. And that's going to go to center, and the always speedy Daniel Zehner flies in from center to get his buddy Ian Nelson out. 1 run scores. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Okay, so here we go. Bottom of the first. Ames leads 1-0 on the Dahlberg RBI of Dexter Erdman. This is Finn Burrell on the mound. And first pitch swinging is Daniel Zener. He's going to hit that one past the right fielder, and he's going to dig 4-3. We'll have a play right. Oh, and a total dime from Danielson. A throw from Danielson so good that it hits Zener in the helmet as he's sliding in for the always rare triple. These boys are all teammates. Many of them are teammates at the Ames 8th grade level. And there is a rocket to left. That'll one hop to the fence. Franzen not able to get it out of the rocks clean. And the Bats with back-to-back extra base hits on Burrell quickly tie the game 1-1. Ball high there. This is batter number 3 for the Bats. Let's meet your defense. I don't think there's a whole lot of changes from the earlier game. Bancroft on first, Danielson on second. There is a poke right through short and third. The Bats came to play. Franzen again not able to get it out of the ground. And Hibbing yells from catcher at Franzen, we got to get the ball in faster. 5 pitches, 3 hits. The Bats a home run away from hitting for the cycle. So speaking of Franzen, he's your left fielder. There's a ball inside. Dahlberg in center. Erdman in right. Runner is going to go. There's a hard hit ball that's going to get past Dressler. So a bit of a snowball fight. So that ball was hit right down the third base line. Dressler couldn't stab it. And as such, that'll be ruled a double for the batter. So the Bats with a triple, a single, and 2 doubles as they get ready for batter number 5, Odin Morkin. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. There's a ball low from Burrell. That ball gets past Hibbing. And we're going to have a pickle here. And Dressler is going to chase down the runner. The boys this year have perfected the pickle. That ball gets past Hibbing, but it ricocheted well off the backstop. And Hibbing was flush with the ball so quickly that the base runner at third tried to retreat, and we had an easy 2 exchange out. We'll give the credit to Dressler on that one as he applied the tag. Perfect rundown by Burrell. There's a ball low. That's going to walk Morkin. No harm done. First base was open. Good job by Hibbing keeping that one in front of him. So force at any bag. There's a hard hit ball that is going to be fielded well by Nelson. And Nelson gets the out at second. Good field by Danielson. Danielson tries to complete the double play. Good wheels by the batter. He beats the throw to first. So 2 outs. There's a foul ball. So Brow comes in having pitched 66 times. There's going to be a strike. Good job, Lucas. So the runner steals second. Hibbing fakes throw, second, throws down to third. Good job by Dressler coming off the bag there. And Burrell with the backwards K gets the strikeout. And Ames gets out of a bit of a jam there. We'll go to the second. Nice play, Ian. I don't know. Maybe 3. So you're out. Your outs that inning. Dressler, Nelson, and Burrell.
You don't feel them. But, I mean, we're just.
Right now, we're all like
Nice throw, catch. All right, so here's Ethan Danielson at the plate for Storm. Top of the second, he'll swing and a miss. Thanks to the 15 of you tuning in. Sun peeking out from behind the cloud. And Danielson going to fly out to third for the second time. Second time a batter, the third baseman from the bats, fields a pop-up, the other one being Bancroft. So here's Joey Franzen. Joey bat 2 for 4 earlier today, his best outing of the season. He takes that one high and outside, but for a strike, probably the right call by the umpire. Dexter Erdman, top of the order, on deck. Franzen's going to hit one right at the second baseman. He'll field it clean and flip to first for the out. So 3 pitches and 2 outs for the Storm as they send Dexter Erdman to the plate for the second time in 2 innings. Ames trails 3-1, top of 2, as the Thunder continues.
Great pitch, Mason. Good job.
Okay. Good job by Erdman laying off that one after he saw the best pitch of the day from the bats hitter. Erdman reached on a hit earlier. Hit his first home run yesterday, and the wind just picked up a little bit, blowing out to center. Erdman ahead in the count here, 3-1. Erdman number 2 on the team in walks, but he will fly out to short. And we'll go to the bottom of the second, a quick frame there. Okay, you got it.
After he comes back, and then we can, if you want to. It's kind of hard to see. Do you want to hold it? I don't know if you want to. Okay. Oh, he doesn't need help.
You can choke up a little bit if you want.
Choke up. Like that?
I would just hold it right there. Yeah. It's
No.
clumsy.
No, what? How did I?
Just for setting it up.
Oh, it's because, Mia, it's because the glass is connected to that.
Can I put it on like the thing over there? Or do you want to take it?
Go film over there so we can see the lefty throw. Got an airplane from Delta there, coming in for a landing. Back to action here. Bottom of the second. No changes to the defense. Franzen in left, Dahlberg in center, Erdman in right. Dressler with one out today at third. Nelson with one out at short. Danielson at second. Bancroft at first. Burrell on the mound. Thanks to the 16 of you now tuning in. Burrell deals a strike there. And Burrell's going to plunk that batter in the back. Potential for stolen base here. There's a rope right up the middle. Excellent hit. Fielded clean by Dahlberg in center. Gets it in. So 3 pitches and 2 runners on. Can't say this isn't at least entertaining. Here's a pretty small batter. Sure enough, that ball low as Burrell tries to adjust his strike zone. Coach Dahlberg. Coach Dahlberg calls Erdman in. Meanwhile, Burrell called for a balk. So the runners will advance to second and third. Nice job by Hibbing keeping that in front of him. The bats have already been outed once today, trying to steal home. 2-0 the count. Very tough batter to pitch to here. And as such, Burrell struggling. 3-0. First base is open. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. So play at any base the bats with bases loaded, nobody out. We're having a time here, a little conversation between Hibbing and Dahlberg. Curious what that's about. Critical part in the game, 3-1. Ames trails, bottom of 2. There is a swing and a miss as Burrell blows one past him. Good specific coaching from the third base coach there. And that one's going to pop up, so Burrell, after a 4-pitch walk to the very, very, very short batter, Burrell ahead now. 2 strikes, no balls. Good spot there, just an inch low and away. Hibbing again, gaining confidence, talking with the umpire, asks him where that one was at. And that one's going to fly to Danielson, and Danielson does a great job getting to it. I tell you, Danielson has really improved with his feet. His footwork over there just strikes me as looking fast out there on the base path. So good job by him. Every infielder except Bancroft has an out now. Bases loaded. There is a rocket up the middle. That'll easily score the runner from third. The runner from second. Holds at third. And only 1 run scores despite the loud sounding hit. So Bats leads 4-1, still 1 out. This is Daniel Zener, who tripled in his first at bat. Hibbing lines up outside. Burrell hits the target. Zener doesn't bite, nor does the ump. Zener bites on a ball high-ish. That time, Burrell, with a big smile on his face. Again, less than 24 hours from now, these boys will be practicing with each other as members of the Ames 8th grade baseball team. They are opponents now. And Zener is going to let that hit him. Finn's dad yells out from the stands, he deserved it. So that'll bring a run in. Ames now trails 5-1, bases loaded. Still just 1 out. That ball low and outside. Good stop by Hibbing. Batter number 2 for the Bats, I believe. Maybe Zener's not the leadoff there. There's a swing and a miss. Forecast was calling for 20% chance of rain coming into this one. Seems like it's going to stay away. And there is a ball foul. So Burrell ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still just 1 out. Bottom of the second. Bases loaded. And there is a ball. Oh, and Danielson can't get to it. So Danielson gets to the ball, just can't bend down quick enough to get it. It'll roll to right field. Erdman charging, picks it up. Doesn't throw it in real quick, but runner doesn't go from third, so all's well. Another run does score, making it 6-1. There's a beautiful strike from Burrell. Let's look at your available pitching here. Nelson had the one inning earlier. I would imagine he's still available. Wondering if Dahlberg is hoping he'll finish the game. Danielson pitched a beauty earlier, so he's definitely done. Franzen would be available. I would think Erdman available. I just don't know what these pitch counts are at.
I like it.
3 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball up the middle, boy. They're just hitting. And Danielson is going to get the second out of the inning, both for the team and as fielded by him. So another run will score. Hibbing looks at Coach Dahlberg to see what he wants to do in terms of chasing the runner on first or not. Runner is going to go. Zener at third does not bite. There's a hit right at Nelson, who fields it clean, and Nelson is able to get the out from short. Assist to Bancroft on the one hop as Nelson goes over to say thank you. So Nelson with 2 outs. Danielson with 2 outs. Dressler with an out, and Burrell with a strikeout. Back-to-back frames with 3 runs scored for the Bats, makes it 6-1, and we'll go to the top of the third.
Set that tone, guys.
Okay, here we go, top of 3, thanks to the 19 of you tuning in. Bats lead 6-1. This is Lucas Dressler at the plate. Dressler 0 for 1. Had a fly out to center earlier. He'll take one in the dirt. On deck, Colton Hibbing.
Oh, there it is. That one, that's good.
Dressler's second best batting average on the team. Takes one low for strike 1. Your best batting average is Elijah Deerdorf, who's not with us today.
Not wrong.
Elijah batting over 500, but at a wedding today. Dressler fouls that one off. And a beautiful hit from Dressler, but right at the shortstop for out number 1. That'll bring up Colton Hibbing. Hibbing singled to left earlier. Big swing and a miss there from Hibbing. Good to see him ready to go, though. Not always the case. And that one right down the middle. Hibbing looks at a second strike. And Hibbing strikes out looking as the pitcher shakes his elbow. Seemingly affected by the curve of that. And Burrell's gonna rope one right up the gut. And he is aboard yet again. Great day of hitting for Finn Burrell. So Graydon Bancroft, your batter here, takes a ball outside. Wind blowing out. Bancroft still looking for his first home run this year. He's going to take one in the dirt. Burrell steals second base successfully. Good job by Coach Dahlberg. Always gives chances. Burrell kind of typecast as a lineman, and Dahlberg sees through it. Big swing and a miss there from Bancroft. There's a ball low. Bancroft does not swing at that one. So 2 outs, Burrell on second. And Bancroft hits one to the moon, foul.
I got it.
So Burrell Bancroft here, fully capable of hitting one out of the park. He'll foul that one off. Good job protecting the plate.
Win this, Mason, you got it.
Beat him. You didn't want it. Don't bonk head.
Get ready, bud.
Ball outside there as Bancroft will walk.
All right, here we go.
Landon Dahlberg comes to the plate, your only RBI of the day.
Let up next time.
I'm not in baseball season.
Yes, you are.
Well, I'm not in baseball.
Thanks for the 20 of you tuning in. Ball outside to Dahlberg. We're in the top of the third. Ames down 6-1. Runners on first and second. Landon Dahlberg comes to the plate for the second time with 2 outs. Dahlberg is going to sky one to deep left. That is going to 1-2 hop to the fence. Burrell will score from second, and Dahlberg is in with a stand-up double as he got under that one, and the wind took it an extra 5 feet. So Dahlberg with both RBIs today. Your score 6-2 now. Ian Nelson the batter. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Bancroft on third. Dahlberg on second. Good piece of base running there by Burrell, and that he knew to be going with 2 outs. And Nelson is going to foul that one off. That's what I was just going to ask. And Nelson down on strikes. There's a dull siren. There's a dull siren, and we're wondering, it sounds like a neighboring city has like a tornado warning maybe right now. So just a little Iowa baseball here. All right, we'll go to the bottom of the third. Ames down 6-2. Both RBIs courtesy Landon Dahlberg. What are they saying? Weather?
Oh, no. I wasn't here.
Yeah. 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 Grant, how's that popcorn? Good. There's all sorts of weird stuff happening right now. There's police sirens or ambulance sirens in the background. There's some low-grade buzzing that makes you think it's a tornado, but it's definitely not a tornado alarm. Nobody's exiting the ballpark. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we will go to the bottom of the third here. Burrell back on the mound for the Storm. He's going to plunk Odin Morkan in the buttocks, and Morkan will reach first. The dull-sounding alarm no longer going off. The wind has picked up, now blowing right to left. There's a strike from Burrell. No changes to the defense. Franzen in left, Dahlberg in center. Urban and right. Dressler at third has an out today. Nelson at short has 2 outs today. And there's going to be Dressler's chance at a... Yeah. So good job. Dressler bends down, gets that one. Flips it to Danielson at second, who tripped over the bag. Somewhat comically. Collected himself in time to throw to first, but was just a little bit late there. So check this out. Third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman all have 2 outs defensively, and then Burrell has a strikeout. Runner is going to go. Ball in the dirt. Hibbing. Got him! Hibbing backhanded that one hopper and still threw it down. Great job by Ian Nelson to field Hibbing's one hop and apply the tag. Good call by the ump, and we quickly have 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That was probably a very loud shouting of "got him." Sorry. There's a strike from Burrell, and all of a sudden Storm have a little magic. Down 6-2, bottom of 3. Nobody on, 2 outs. There's a rocket right at Dressler, who catches it for his 3rd out of the game. Nice job, Ian.
Arm paints a mid. Get some hits here, guys. We're down to 4 here.
Okay. Sitting back, nice throw. It's almost
hard to hit off of because he hits all the spots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop!
Yeah, that's so cool, Ian.
It's all right. You're getting a chance. Nice throw.
That was a terrible throw. I don't know how good that
But
It
you.
was on, from my perspective, it looked like you grabbed the ball off your wrist on that throwdown.
I did.
I know, which it makes it that much
Yeah.
cooler. You like had it here and just like pulled it off your wrist and you fired it. Drew, what are you doing?
That's what I saw too. Crew.
It's staying with us.
Go bad.
Good defense, getting out here. Good throws.
All right, Ethan Danielson, your batter. And he'll hit first pitch right at the shortstop. Beautiful play from shortstop. He'll airmail it, though, to first base, and Danielson with plenty of wheels will advance to second, and then the first baseman will airmail it to the second baseman. So Danielson, you could say, has the Bats number. Hit that clutch walk-off in the state tournament against the Bats last year. And Franzen going to rip one foul by a centimeter. As Ethan Danielson on second base from the top of the 4th. Ames trails 6-2 in the Silver Bracket Championship game. This is the 3rd contest the Ames and Bats have had this year. That ball on the inside, it both hits the batter and the batter swings. I'm not sure what the ruling is there.
Let's go, Mason!
So in Ames, there's two routes you can play your ball. You can go through 3 tees bats. That club creates teams based on whoever's interested, no matter where you live, just as long as you're willing to drive. The Ames Storm focuses on Ames residents, although, case in point, Ames Storm has 2 on their team from Gilbert. Franzen does a great job there of hitting a curveball, but a slightly better job of fielding by the second baseman, gets the out at first, so Franzen down. Meanwhile, Danielson advances to third, and this will bring up Dexter Erdman. Erdman with one of the 2 runs today. Takes one low and away, and Danielson's going to try and score. Danielson will score. I don't even know if the catcher realized what was going on there. And I told you earlier, Danielson's feet have just developed into such fast feet. So the early error by the bats on the throw out of Danielson at first leads to a run for the Storm. And it's 6-3 now. Meanwhile, Erdman is going to pop up to short for out number 2. And that'll bring up Lucas Dressler. I'm not sure, but oh, and Dressler is going to poke one deep right center. That will 5-hop to the fence, and Dressler, great base running to boot, looks at Coach Dahlberg, his third base coach, to see what he wants done. And good job by Dahlberg there, holding them up. So here comes Colton Hibbing. Hitting with a single and a strikeout today. Batting .419 on the season. Takes one outside. Hibbing does lead the team in walks. If he could reach, then it would set up the drama of Finn Burrell, who's on deck, team leader in home runs. There's a ball outside again for Hibbing. And there's a foul ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Ames trails 6-3. There's a ball in the dirt. Dressler is going to go to third. Catcher has to double pump, and Dressler is in. So Hibbing with an easy RBI opportunity here if he can get a hit. And Hibbing is going to dribble one to first base off the end of the bat. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th. Ames trails 6-3. all kinds of weird stuff here. Not sure if you can see it, but off in the distance there is a rainbow. There is thunder. There is what I think a tornado siren going off. And away we go, bottom of 4. Good game here. Bats lead 6-3. Ball in the dirt for Hibbing there. There's a strike. Burrell back on the mound, doing great. 3 outs for Dressler at third, 2 outs for Nelson at short, 2 outs for Danielson at second. 1 strikeout for Burrell. Those are your 9 outs through 3. And there is a late swing. And Franzen not able to get there in time, but does one hop it. Keep the ball in front of him there. Leadoff batter for Bats aboard. Ball outside, nice job there by Hibbing to take advantage of the ball outside, turn his back to the base runner, let it seem as if the ball got past him. There's a strike from Burrell. Burrell really developing into a good athlete. Ball in front of Hibbing. Runner does advance to second there for the Bats. There's a ball low and away, and a walk administered to the lefty. Now here is Max. Batter wearing number 29. The sirens again in the background. That ball in the dirt gets past Hibbing. That'll allow both runners to get to second and third. Burrell shows his frustration. So we're going to have a quick talk here by Coach Dahlberg. Huge thanks to Coach Justin. You know, came into the Storm team 2 or 3 years ago. Was an assistant. And then last year moved up to being head coach. This year, a couple times he's been tasked with coaching solo, and you know, it's a little rough for him being a member of the Gilbert Community School District. Same for St. Berger, but you know, for Justin, he's really doing this as a labor of love. I mean, he wants to be with his son and give his son the chance to play baseball, and so that's, you know, a natural outflow. But Dahlberg has also, you know, taken on this head coaching spot to be a servant to the families on this team. So we have 2 tournaments to go every other week. yours truly will not be present at the next tournament. We'll be there for state. Bancroft looks over at Dahlberg, asks if he wants to give an intentional walk. With first base open. After Burrell walked this batter in 4 pitches last time, the first pitch to him now is a strike. Make it 2 in a row.
Hey, if it's close, you gotta swing, okay? Put it in place somewhere. Let's go. Come on.
And there is a well hit ball to left field. Franzen is going to one-hop it. And Danielson cannot squeeze the throw from Dressler, which allows the base runner at third to get home. Burrell is not happy. And Burrell's going to go to first. Hibbing goes into pitch. Bancroft goes into catch. We'll take a break. Deep breaths, bud. I can tell you're worked up. So Colton Hibbing comes in to pitch for the Storm. I've completely lost track of the score, the inning. Bats have a runner on second.
Hey, look at that, go one. Hey, you gotta go through on the ground ball this way, okay?
There's a pitch on the outside part of the plate. That ball inside just a bit.
You like it? You like it? Go.
There is a fly ball. That is going to drop for Franzen. We'll have a play at third here. Oh, and Dressler can't apply the tag. So back-to-back situations there.
Make sure you're backing that up, okay? You gotta get off the mound, back it up.
Back-to-back throws to second, now third, where we can't quite squeeze it. Would have been tough. It's a tough thing to do, to both squeeze and slide the glove to try to apply the tag. The ball just outside. Hibbing threw 76 pitches 2 days ago on his 8th grade team.
Hey, you notice? Liam, you notice?
And several hundred now from the catcher spot back to the pitcher, so arm taxation a concern. There is a beautiful curveball in for a strike. So 2 strikes on the batter here. And he'll a grounder to Nelson. Nelson with a nice easy throw to first for the out. That's Nelson's 3rd out of the game. Nelson with 3, Dressler with 3, Danielson with 2, Burrell with 1, Hibbing with 1. I think Dressler might have 4. That might be the deal.
Hey, nice swing. I like it. Good swing. I like it.
Yeah, I think we've got 11 outs. I think Dressler has 4, Nelson has 3, Danielson with 2, Burrell with 1, Hibbing with 1. There's a ball high. Bancroft's your catcher now. Burrell at first. Thanks to the 21 of you tuning in. There's a ball low. Zener, one of the Ames High Class of 2029 classmates. Ball high. There's a beautiful strike. So 2 outs here. And there's a well hit ball to deep right. A 2-hop to the fence. And Zener is in with a double. As Zener pretends to throw a grenade and cover his ears. And Ian Nelson at shortstop gives him tips on how better to do the antic. New batter here. Ball high. Again, Hibbing's arm has just got to be a total noodle. Ball low and outside. Over 300 throws for Hibbing since Friday, 2 p.m. till now. And that ball gets past Nelson. There's that ball hit foul. Happy Father's Day to all you out there. Runner's gonna go. And that'll get through the shortstop and third base hole. Very nice hit. We're in tournament 6 of 8. Storm 6 wins, 16 losses. Colton Hibbing on the mound, 2 outs. There's a ball hit up the middle that should be easy out. Boy, I thought that was the 3rd out. I guess not. I know that's Nelson's 3rd. Maybe Danielson just has 1. So if Dressler has 4 and Nelson has 3, that's 7. Danielson has 1, Burrell has 1, Hibbing has 1. Nope, Danielson has 2. So 4 for Dressler, 3 for Nelson, 2 for Danielson, that's 9. 1 for Hibbing, 1 for Burrell. That gets us to 11. I suppose that adds up. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Ames down a lot to a little. Bancroft tries to frame that one. 3-0 count here to Odin Morgan. That ball's going to get past Hibbing. Oh, we're going to have another pickle opportunity here. And you betcha they got him. For the 2nd time today, the Storm gets a base runner at 3rd out. Dressler with his 5th out of the day and 2nd off bad base running by the Bats. But Bats do damage and still lead going into the 5th. So Ames will have to score a run in order to not get run ruled. If you're down by 8 in the 5th inning, it's game over. We got to score a run here to not get run ruled. So we're in the top of the 5th. Ames will have to score a run to avoid being run ruled. If you are down by 8 or more after the 5th inning, after your 5th at bats, it's game over. Nobody better to get the party started than Finn Burrell. He's been hitting the ball beautifully on Sundays this year. All four of his home runs at the club level have come on Sundays. He has just sprayed it all over the field today, hitting rocket after rocket. Takes one on the outside part of the plate there, seeing the ball very well. Not the best, not the fastest pitcher in the universe here. Lefty versus lefty. And Burrell's going to pop that one to the moon. Daniel Zener, very good outfielder underneath it. Does field it pure for out number 1. And that'll bring up Graydon Bancroft. Bancroft, with no disrespect meant, his uniform very clean. And Bancroft unloads, but it's foul. Bancroft with more than enough muscle to put it over the fence. Still looking for home run number 1 this year. Takes one low and outside. 1-1. Last year, Bancroft 10 home runs, and 6 of those came in his final at bat. Takes that one high and outside. That ball's outside. So again, we're in the top of the 5th. Ames down 11-3. This is the 5th time Ames and Bats have played the last 11 months. Each team has won twice. Most recently, the Storm won 15-9. But today, a bit of a different tale. And Bancroft, who is now the catcher, is going to get pinch run for by Burrell. That'll hurt Bancroft's feelings a little bit because the two of them have arguments over who's faster, but like I said, Burrell turning into quite the athlete. Here's the hottest stick of the game so far, Landon Dahlberg, 2 for 2 for a total of 3 bases and 2 of the 3 RBIs. Burrell is going to steal, but they try and pick him off, and Burrell commits to going and slides headfirst into second for the stolen base. So a little bit of drama there as Burrell advances to second. He's looking for his 2nd run of the day, an important one at that, to get us a 5th inning. Or a 6th, rather. There's a ball high to Dahlberg. Again, Dahlberg having a good day at the plate. 2 for 2, 3 total bases, 2 RBIs. Burrell on second. Dahlberg sends that one foul. This is not an overpowering pitcher, but he is effective. Ball outside, and the count will be full. That one was very close. Very close. But call the ball, and Dahlberg will walk. He'll likely end the game today 2 for 2. And 3 for 3 on base. A little conversation here at the mound. Not sure if they're aware of the situation at hand, that they're up 8, that they just need to get a couple more outs and the game's over. Pretty incredible. We got this game in. Thunder all around. So back to action here, top of the 5th. Ames down 11-3, 1 out, runners on first and second. There's a strike on the high upside corner of the zone. And Nelson's going to pop that one up to short. Good base running by Hibbing. I'm sorry, by Burrell to get back to second there. So the Storm down to their last batter. If Danielson can't get the job done here, should Danielson or Franzen after him fail to drive in Burrell, Ames would lose. They would be run ruled, which is always just a little bit more embarrassing than losing. Ball high there. We did find out the reason Nelson only pitched 1 inning earlier today was he had a sore arm.
Yes, good job, Mason.
Umpire there says Danielson moved his wrists more than 90 degrees, and so there'll be a meeting at the mound here as the bats realize they are but a strike away from ending this game. So Nelson had that non-epic 105 pitch game last year that put him in the hospital, and ever since we've been very, very, very cautious with the arm. Anytime any degree of flare-up occurs, so that's why you only saw him for 1 inning earlier. Danielson came in, did a great job. I think Coach Dahlberg thought he'd done his share of pitches and put in Franzen, and still got the win. But with Deerdorf not here, not sure why they didn't use Dressler more this weekend. But at any rate, Danielson strikes out looking, and that's how the game will end. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Happy Father's Day. GameChanger will be live in 2 weeks. GameChanger will be live in 2 weeks, no commentary, and then we'll have the end of your tournament 2 weeks after that. So, hope you have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.